Hello, everyone. Sorry about the delay on this. Thank you so much for being patient with me. I know it's random. It's a surprise call, so I didn't really expect anyone to be like, oh, I can jump on in 10 minutes, but Joey's asleep, and I figure I'd take the time to do a video of what I promised. So last week I shared, let me go to it. Sorry. I shared that visual about volume and how that's going to help you make um, an ongoing income, I guess. So it's not always about commission. So first I'm just going to say, I'm going to have to share a link that actually just explains this thing called a bonus cycle, which I'll be saying a lot better. It's also in the email I sent you when you signed up as a coach, but I'll put it here anyway, just so that way you guys don't have to dig through a bunch of emails and all that jazz. Cycle bonus is a way that we earn without the pressure of selling something every week. So each product that Beachbody has, except a tire, is given a point value. And all that means is, in order to stay active, you need to be purchasing or have at least 50 volume points for you. That means you're being a product of the product. So if you're wanting to really be active in this business, you have to be active by using the products. This is why it really goes to show we don't just want salespeople. We want people that actually like and believe in the product. If you're not using it, if you're not using any of the products, maybe this just isn't the one for you. But if you're liking the shakes and you're liking the workouts, so every month you need to have at least 50 volume points. If you're sitting there thinking, oh my gosh, am I going to be active next month? You can always ask me. I can look and see, and I can show you guys how you can look into that too. If I have time, if Joey doesn't wake up or my dog doesn't bark too much, I can try to show you all that. I'm going to share my screen of my back office. Your Shakeology is 90 points a month. So if you are using your Shakeology every day and you have it on HD called Home Direct, or you order it every month. If you are just ordering it every month, HD is going to save you on shipping. Like, yes, you have the coach discount, but it saves on shipping when you're on HD. That's why we recommend everyone start with HD, because it's easy to cancel. Everything's super easy to cancel. But anyways, you're good. If you're on Shakeology or the performance line, you're good. You're definitely well over the 50 points. You're at 90 points. And that's it for personally what you need. So I'm going to start the screen share just to go over that visual that I put on our team page. So give me a second. Yeah, I'm not even going to try to describe cycle bonus, but basically it's about the leg, and then it'll be easier when I can just do the screen share. So bear with me 1 second while I figure this out. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, let's just do this. Oh, and then I got to click share screen. This is going to be a great one for you guys. Okay, so here you see this is our team page. This is my awesome little Facebook page. But if you go and look here, we're just going to click on it, make it a little bigger. So this was shared on our Fit and Fierce Leader page. It's basically Megan's diamonds and above, and we all fiddle around in rank. But anyways, so if you look at income goals, so at the bottom here, you see how you could earn 250 a week. And this is purely on cycle bonus, not on commissions. So this week leg, we all have 2 legs on our, on our team. Sorry, I just ran around and did a lot of errands. Anyways, so the weak leg, basically in short, what you're seeing is the weak leg is getting half the volume of the strong leg. They could definitely be the same. You can have 2,700 here, 2,700 there, that's fine. But how you get up being 250 a week is by trying to get at least half on your strong and weak leg. For me, I've been really trying to focus on building my weak leg to start seeing that continuous income and a more consistent paycheck, as opposed to one really awesome paycheck and then one that's $14, which as you're starting, it's going to happen. Sometimes people buy more the second week of the month, which, whatever. Anyways, so this is just kind of the visual, and I didn't know exactly how to do that. I just was trying to make them even. And now that I see it's only half of what my strong leg is, it's like, you know, it's kind of a calming, like, oh, okay, good. And it obviously, so as your team grows, this is your coaches, and then anyone they help get signed up with a purchase and or coaching. So it all goes under you. And so this is kind of cool. This is how it's not a pyramid scheme. Like people say this is a pyramid scheme. Yeah, it's going to, like, when you see the downline and how it works with the right and left, it looks like a pyramid scheme. I was super skeptical, but I can easily make more than my coach, Megan E. Wolton. I mean, not easily because she's awesome, but I can easily earn more than what my sponsoring coach is making. You guys can easily earn more than me. That's why Beachbody gives products points. That way, like, we're not getting a cut of your commission. Beachbody is paying us based on these points. And I'll explain that in a second. So, and then again, they just broke it down further, like 30 coaches, 15. And this doesn't mean that you personally sponsored. So if you're on my strong leg or on my weak leg, when I sign up coaches, they go under you too. They're not your directly sponsored, so it won't help you advance in rank, but it helps your volume, which is really cool. So, and even Megan E. Wolton, I'm on her right. I'm toward the top of her right leg because I signed up basically when she did. So there's a lot of volume there, but you guys go under her, and then she puts coaches under you too, and then other coaches that are under me and or a little bit above me go under you as well. And then same thing with the left leg. That's where I'm the head of it. So if you look in your back office and you see volume and you're like, oh my gosh, should I sign up a coach and not know? Maybe. Usually I would let you know because I see that notification too. But it's because other coaches are getting signed up. So that's why we all care so much about each other's. We want everyone to succeed because it's all just helping each other. You know, if we could have it, we'd all be, you know, completely equal and making the same amount. But, you know, Megan wants us to earn what she's earning, and that's why she's going to be on a call with us this week. So anyways, this is on our team page. So if you want to go ahead and check that out, you know, I was aiming for 250 a week, and I'm right about there right now. And then, yeah, my next goal is like 5, you know, just kind of working up to it, but it's also including commissions. So that's where it's a little, you know, at first I was like, oh my gosh, like my volume's never been that high. And then I remembered, oh yeah, it's because of commissions too, and bonuses. You get bonuses when you sign up 2 coaches. For every 2 coaches you sign up, Beachbody will give you $50. This is Zoom. And then for every 5 coaches you sign up in like a 5-week period, I think, you get $100. Okay, so here we are in your back office. So usually you have to go in a Team Beachbody. This would say log in. You log in, and then you go, hang on, let me get to Team Beachbody so you can actually see how I get here. Okay, so sign in. So now I'm going to have to. Email, password, sign in. And then, so it still shows me here, you go under coach, go to coach online office, or click coach, and it does that. I need a new computer. I went to Apple today to get the iPad screen fixed for Joey's games and videos since we got a flight next week. And I was looking at their laptops. I'm like, oh my gosh, put it on the dream board. Actually, I want the big desktop. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. Okay, so here I am. So you see right away, Success Club, not qualified, which is, but you know, it happens every month. And you'll see your Success Club points here. This is your, what I was talking about earlier with your points in Shakeology. Since I'm Diamond, they require 90 PV. I'm only at 0 now because my shipment's actually at the end of the month. So I'm technically like not qualified for Success Club benefits, like the leads and all that jazz, until I get my 90 personal volume, which is crazy. But like if you're not worried about all that, you know, you're good with the 50. But anyway, so if you're looking at that and wondering why it's still 0, and even though you have 5 points, it says not qualified, I'll take a look and see when your ship date is. But if you get it every month, you'll be fine. So mine, I think, comes the 28th, which is awesome. I don't get to see that satisfaction until, you know, the end of the month. Anyway, so if I want to see where my points come from, I go down here, and you can click on here. So it shows customers with, so this is basically a friend of mine that got a challenge pack. Awesome. Those are the points you got. And then same thing with coaches. So if you sign up a coach, they're under a different one. So that's the other tricky thing. It's nice because you can see if you had a friend that wanted to sign up as a coach, and then, maybe she missed a step or got the wrong link. You could, once you see the points, you can just double check and make sure you got it. They signed up as the coach, or and if they didn't, just follow up with them if that's what they said they wanted to do. Okay. See, now let's all not freak out. Everyone drops rank. I used to be so worried about this emerald thing here. Who cares? Because it's the bigger picture is our team's growing and it's awesome. So there. So you'll see all this. So you'll see my name where it says Upline sponsor, Upline Diamond. I don't know if that changes weekly, but it's going to be Megan E. Wilson for you and Megan E. Wilson for your star Upline Diamond until we start getting stars on our team. And it shows you how many coaches are in your downline. So these are all the coaches total in my downline. This is you guys, my personally sponsored coaches, some of your coaches, and then coaches that Megan signed up, and anyone else on Fit and Fierce has signed up. So that's pretty cool. And so we go down and it says my volume. So you see projected personal volume. Cool. And then this is, so out of the 750, 475 is coming from customers' reorders. Awesome. As a team, my team down, I have 3,500 volume points. And then my sad little left leg has 190 points. And my right leg has 3,300 points. So my goal is to try to get my volume, my left leg, up to 1,700, 1,500, something around there. And the way we do that is just by growing. I add coaches too. Like I'm focusing on adding, for every one coach I add in my right leg, I'll add 2 to my left, and we can go over placement later. And then, you guys selling and sharing and growing. So, it's all helping each other. I want to help you guys go, and then volume grows, and then we all get cool prizes and stuff. So this is where you see, I know how much I'm going to earn on a cycle bonus each week. So we get paid weekly on this. So right now, if the week were to end right now, this is 1 cycle. And at Emerald, it's $12. And last week I did 4 cycles, and that was at Diamond. Hello? 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 Anyways, so can you hear me?
Yes.
How's it going?
Good.
Okay, I'm just talking. I'm recording all this, so we're all good. I'm just going over the back office. And so, hi. So, okay, so volume, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, so over here, my volume, I'm just going to repeat myself. Sorry, people that are watching the recording. And of course, my dog's here. So the projected volume at the top, the 750, that's like my personal volume and my customer's volume. So basically, not coaches, just customers. So people who are on HD, Shakeology HD, or who bought something this week. So that's all right there. And then team volume, this is where the coaches come in. This is where you guys come in. So total, my team's doing about 3,500 in volume, which is pretty awesome. My left leg is obviously my weak leg as it's lower in points, and that's 195. And then my right leg's at 3,300. So I was explaining how my goal is to try to get at least half of the points on my left leg to get as many cycles as I can. And that's how you start earning without actually selling every week. So that's what's pretty cool. Let's see. That's better. Okay. So then you go down to my alerts. So this tells me when I have a new coach in the organization. So when you see that, that doesn't mean, that just means a coach is in your downline helping your volume. And then 3 coaches projected inactive. It happens. Some people pause their Shakeology because they're going on vacation, or they had to delay it a little bit. It happens. Nothing really to stress about. When your rank changes up or down, we get a little notification, which is fine. And then anytime you get new customers, so when you start getting Success Club and you're getting your Shakeology on HD or reaching personally 90 points, basically you're being a product of the product, Beachbody starts giving you leads. So people that sign up for Team Beachbody that just want a free coach, they get randomly assigned. And sometimes people that buy something get randomly assigned. It's really a crapshoot. So you click in and you'll see, their names, their emails, what they were into. And so what I do is like once a week, I email all of them. I try to be on it every day, but sometimes it's easier just to do every Tuesday because it updates weekly anyway. So just sticking with that. So that's where you'll see your new customers, and that usually takes about a day to update. So if someone wants to order from you, you sent them the link and they said they ordered, we're good to go, you may not see them show up right away. It might take a business day, which is fine. If it takes more than a business day, let us know, and we can try to help you let me know, I guess. And I can try to help you figure out, where it went wrong. Sometimes if they're already working under a coach, they didn't double check to see that they requested you as a coach. It's real. And all that's so easy to fix. It's not a big deal. If they're signing up as a coach, we need to get on that within 3 days before, otherwise they're just locked in to whoever they go, but that's pretty rare. Usually you're talking to that person a lot. When you get a new coach, you'll actually, this will go to the top. You have 1 new personally sponsored coach, 2 new however many there are. This is where you'll see them. And again, it takes about a day. And then Beachbody sends emails here too. So you'll get an email here as well saying, you have a new coach and all that jazz. Also, just some other notifications. Like if I earned a call with some, I don't know, it was when I was really sick, so I missed the call anyway, but that was the prize last month for the Hitting Success Club. So Kelly, what questions do you have? I kind of went over volume. What would help you understand? Are you muted? I'll talk about the leadership ladder. So this is just something really cool they started doing about a year ago. At first I thought it was super confusing, but as I got into it more, I realized this is amazing. This really helps us as coaches be better leaders for you. So, it just kind of shows what you did last month, how everything went last month. Here's some goals for this month, and just kind of go from there. And focus on that and the volume will grow kind of thing. So that's really nice. Over here in the breaking news, anytime you see NWC, that means National Wake Up Call, and they do that weekly. And so this is the replay. I usually only listen to the replays because it's way too early in Alaska to listen to one, in my opinion. Can I mute you? No. Kelly, you got questions? I ain't seeing, I ain't hearing, but I'm going to keep talking. I wonder if there's something else I can help with. So if you go down to my business, this is kind of where everything is. So you guys are my downline. So I can talk about how to set up, placement. So if you want to set up placement, if you need to know, I will help you and walk through this. I'll do a one-on-one call if you're worried about it. And we have a couple days as well once a coach is signed up to switch from right to left, left to right, whatever you need. So when you're building, I would recommend just alternating right, left, left, until you got, 5 on your strong leg at least, 5 or 6, and then just keep building your weak leg. Because that's where you're going to start seeing that cycle. And you'll be an Emerald Plus, so you will be earning a cycle bonus. Okay. Man, I haven't done this in a while. Okay, so my preferred placement's right at top. My business, my preferred placement. Click here. And I just go here and I click left or right. So right now I'm going to do left. And sometimes if I forget, it's okay. There's just a form or an email you send that basically just says, please move Kelly to my right leg if I need to. And they're really good about getting that figured out. So with placement, let's do, okay, so this is a graph basically that might help or might confuse you. We'll see. So here's me, Emerald, what's up? Here's my husband, Emerald. And so he's another branch of me, which is kind of nice. So, I mean, he likes the shakes as well. And so what we did is we signed him up, and he's on my weak leg. So the goal is to actually start putting coaches under him as well, so we continue getting that income in. So it's nice being in charge of a branch, if that makes sense. So if you're questioning whether or not to sign up your spouse, I highly recommend it. So if someone wants to purchase a program but not necessarily a challenge pack, what I do is I have them actually order under my husband, because then he gets the points that helps our cycle bonus, and then he also gets the commission of it, but the points wise, cycles back up. So we kind of get a little bit more than just if I were to only get the commission, if that makes sense. So when you sign up, you might have some further out. So Kimmy isn't technically my personally sponsored coach, but she's under me. That's because the right leg's my strong leg, and it goes and goes and goes, and it keeps going. And as you can see, my left leg just kind of, it's there. It's cool. It's long and it's there, but we definitely got people going on the right leg far. And this is how you just see and double check where you're at visually. So like Jimmy was on my left, and then it would show, where would it show? Open. So this means open. So in order to get Emerald, you'll see, whoever is on one leg, and then the open spot that will be on the other leg, and it'll say right or left. So that's how you can just really triple check and make sure that you are in fact hitting your Emerald mark, which is pretty cool. Everything's pretty cool to me today. You can also check on your commissions here weekly. I'm not a Star Diamond, but they get quarterly bonuses. So you can go in and just see like where you ended up for that each quarter. You have to remain that qualification for 6 weeks during 3 months. And then you earn, anywhere from, I think the low, I can't remember what 2-star was last time. I feel like it was around 1,500, and then 15-star diamond. So you get 2-star bonus, 5-star bonus, which means you get 2-star and the 5-star bonus, and then 10-star. So you get those 3 bonuses, and then 15-star is all the bonuses. And I think that added up to like $50,000 for just, a bonus just for holding that rank, which is insane and like stresses me out a little bit in the sense of like, what would one do with all that money? This is where you can see your Success Club qualifications. And I've been saying, I'm not super stressed about you guys hitting. I want you to hit Success Club if that's what you want to do, but we're celebrating every single person that you help. So it's cool to hit Success Club. I just want to see what it'd be like to have it for a year, because then they call you an all-star. Yeah, I just like that. I mean, I am an all-star. And then if you do it for 2 years, they call you a legend. It's not, it's just a cool title, and it's a cool way to track your business. So if you're curious as to how long you've been hitting Success Club, it shows you how many months consistently you've been hitting Success Club. So if you skip a month, this will go down to 0, which, whatever it is. Can you hear my dog? Christ. Okay. And like I said, this is 0 for me because this is what I order, and my shakes come at the end of the month on the 28th. So this will be 0 until it ships, which is sometimes stressful, especially in February when the last day is the 28th or 20, whatever. So, yeah. And if you want to, so if you have an order on the last day, this happened to me once. So it didn't show up that I got Success Club, but I did, just because the system's slow that day because everyone's trying to panic and get their orders in. You can go back and just double check, because once the new month hits, everything goes back to 0. But you can go back a year and see like what month you didn't hit Success Club or what month you did. So that's really nice too. What else? I mean, that's volume you can talk about. Okay, so carryover volume. So you get peaked. I'm going to stop the screen share now. Okay, so with the Emerald rank, you get a cap. So you get all the cycle bonuses until you hit $250. Then they stop you, which is why you also want to advance, especially if you have a lot of volume, because Christina Delgado at Summit last year, she shared this story about how, she was so stressed about rank and her husband was a diamond under her. And what she did was, she decided one day, like, no, you know what, I'm not gonna worry about it this week. And she didn't double check something. And I think it was like his points. They just had to adjust a shipping date and he ended up dropping to Emerald or something. Or it was like one of their friends, Justin, didn't realize they didn't do HD and they wanted HD. And so instead, Diamond's cap is $1,000. So they missed, $750 extra that week, which, boo-hoo. But carryover volume just means that you're still earning it. It doesn't just vanish away and you go back to zero. It means, let's say you advance the next week to Diamond, then instead of being capped at 250, you're going to be capped at 1,000. So you could potentially earn, 300 more bucks or something the next week. That's a pretty big jump. But by having so much carryover volume, it's always going to be on your strong leg, which is the other kind of kicker. So you really want to work on that weak leg. Yeah. I know you're not talking, Kelly, but do you have any questions? I'm going to ask again because I'm not sure what else I know you got in halfway, but feel free to ask anything. Even if I said it before, I'll repeat. You're a doll for listening in. Let's see. Chat. Nothing on chat. I hope this was helpful, and you guys can seriously ask questions, or if you want to try to set up a call with me. I know sometimes most of us are on really crazy different times changes, but I'm at home, so I'm happy to help as long as it works with your schedule and my schedule. And next week, I'm actually going to be in Oregon for a couple months, so I'll be 3 hours behind East Coast and 1 hour ahead Alaska. So it'll be interesting, but it'll be good. It'll be fun for us. And I'm just really excited for all of you guys and, our team to grow. I want to see Elite Fleet anchors everywhere. And I know Megan E. Wilson does too. I sent her a tank and she's really excited to talk to you guys. She knows that we are all wanting to just really make the best of this and really grow and, in the best way possible and do it correctly. And I think, I'm the kind of person that jumps in. I don't really always have to look at the instructions. I just go with it. So if, just start talking to people. And if just because you don't know how to sign someone up, I'm seriously a text or phone call away and I can walk you through it. It's as simple as sending a link. I have an app on my phone that helps tremendously. I'll see if I can pull it up. So if I'm talking to someone on Facebook and they want to sign up right then and there, I just go to this app. I don't know if going to be able to see it. Probably not. Nope, too bright. Okay. So it's called BB Links. I'm going to take a screenshot and share it on our page. And it's a blue box and it has 2 lowercase b's. And you click on it. And when you sign in, you actually just type in your coach ID. And then it has all the products, all the challenge packs, and it updates every month for the whatever new promotion it is, so you don't have to worry about that. I always tell my customers to double check and make sure you're getting it for whatever the sale price is. So if they come back and say, hey, it's saying I owe $180, then I know it's wrong. But if it's saying, $147, that's because it's including the tax and the shipping for wherever they are. Alaska doesn't have tax, so usually it's just $2 more than what for shipping than the actual challenge pack. But yeah, all the programs, supplements, if they just want Shakeology, if they want to sign up as a coach, I just you click on the link and copy it, and then I just send it. And it has my ID in it and everything. And they just tell me, cool, I'll check it out, or just signed up. Like, all of you got a link from me. And before we used to have, I think we still have a form on our team page that has all the links. So there's a form in our files. Here, I'll share my screen again, just that way you guys can see maybe where it is. And if it's not there, then so be it. Share screen. Okay, so we go to our team page. Let me get out of here. Okay, so sorry, my Zoom is in the way of what is that? Oh, Okay. Comparing ticket prices, I guess. Jimmy. Let's see. Go up, go up, go up. Okay, so go to files. I need to add more stuff to it too. It's just, you guys tell me what you want and I'll add it because a lot of the stuff is in Fit and Fierce, but I have no problem copying and putting it in our team page so it's easier to find because I know that page can get a little overwhelming. It's just so many awesome coaches. Megan's a rock star, so she's always signing them up. Okay, so the format, shirt sizes. Okay, so it's the one that says all challenge pack links and Shakeology direct links. And it's pretty up to date. I think the only one that may not be on there is 22 hardcore. Instead of because when you're mobile and on your phone, this doesn't really work that well, but this is good to have here. If you see one or you don't see something, then let me know and I can send you the link for, your coach ID. But yeah, so before I used to always use this, but now I use my phone and I just use the app all the time. And it's just like a life. It's so much easier. You're sending them the exact link. I mean, it's basically doing this. You're sending them exactly 21 Day Fix instead of, go to my shop and see what you want. You want to be talking to people and you should have helped them decide what they want, which is kind of nice. That's why what I really like about Beachbody, we really talk to people and figure out what their struggles are, what their goals are, what they like to do, what they don't like to do, any other limitations, and we try to help them figure out a program that works best for them. All of you are in a program, or start a program that we thought would work well for you, and either you're loving it or you're like interested in something else and finding something new. But basically how we start, that's how we want to get people started. And if you have questions like, oh, she had bad knees and I don't know what's a good recommendation. I've never done PiYo. I've never done 21 Day Fix because she do that modified. Put that on our team page or put it in Fit and Fierce. People, between all of us, someone's done that. You know what I mean? So don't be afraid if you haven't done all these, if someone's interested in Insanity Max 30 and you haven't done it yet. I have, and you can just use my experience. And it's not going to sound bad. It's not going to be bad if you say, oh, I haven't personally, but my friend did it and absolutely loved it. She loved the modification option. So the screen was split. That was really cool. Easy as that. That way you're selling like a real human and not a salesperson. And you're not just selling them the most expensive thing. You're selling them something that works for them. I even steer people away from what's the most expensive. You can get something similar with less time and less money. Okay. Sign us up. So yeah, that's kind of all I have. We have that team call. It's going to be Megan. It's at 6:30. And in case people watch this later, what's today? The 13th. It's June 13th, 2016. Yeah, the more the merrier for Megan's call. It might be a good, if you have a friend that's interested, maybe have them come listen to it or watch it with you. I'm going to talk to Megan. She asked what we were looking for, and I was like, I just want them to hear directly from you. And I think it's cool that's going to be a small setting. I think to me, she's my friend. And, yeah, she's number 3, but I can text her. I have no shame, but, I forget that she's kind of this public figure. So I think it'll be cool for you guys to talk to her and ask questions, or if you have questions but won't be able to make it, I'm going to make a post about this too, share them with me and I can try to ask and have her answer them. I might have her talk about social media because that's like her business just boomed. She's going to be so mad at me if I say just social media, but I think a lot of you guys are a little afraid about that you might be doing social media wrong, and there really is no wrong way. And that's what's really cool about her. And she kind of figured it out. Like she did a few wrong things and she just kind of made it work for her. And now she knows, like, it's just a second nature to her. So yeah, tune in for that. I'm really excited. And she's, like I said, so excited for all of us. Yeah, she's cool. And you guys are all amazing. I'm so excited to see you guys grow. Some of you that are super close to Emerald, and some of you, maybe you're not really at Emerald yet, but you might tomorrow, just start talking to people. One of the things that we had a leader call, and Kelly's going to laugh. The one I told her to listen to that hasn't been posted on the recording yet because Megan just got back from Bora Bora and YouTube logins. And anyways, one of the big takeaways, we all kind of shared nuggets that has helped us, or like what we would do differently. And one thing that Haley Sherwood, she like blew up. She grew really fast. And that was one of those where you at one hand you feel discouraged, and on the other hand, it's pretty cool. Like, well, just because I didn't just start doesn't mean that can't happen to me too. You just got to push for it. And so what she did is she talked to all her friends and family just saying, hey, would you support, like, I'm starting this business. This is why I want to be able to be at home with my kids. That was her goal. And, would you help me out by signing up? And then she continuously did that. She didn't stop when she hit diamond. She just kept adding people and adding people. So that way she secured diamond and beyond. And I think that's something as scary as it's almost scarier to ask your friends and family than it is strangers than to talk to strangers. But, just approach it that way. And if they say no worries. Like, I was just curious. If you ever want to try it, let me know. Like, here's a sample if you want to give them a sample. So that's what I recommend you doing tonight, even to anyone that's listening to this. I don't care what day it is. Tonight, just, talk to people. Like, who do you talk to every day? They're not going to judge you. They're your good friends. They're your family. They say no, they say no. So go for it. All right, guys, my monitor is out of battery and it's going to drive me nuts. So I got to go get the plug-in for that. And I will talk to you all later. I'll be posting this shortly on our team page. I hope you all have a great day.